An echo of an echo is the semblance of a sound. And I press and I've waited with my ear upon the ground. Oh, lover, I'll see you there, waiting in the willows with your autumn hair. Oh, lover, I'll see you there after many miles.
Wild blueberries are a very unique product in that they are truly a wild plant and are one of the healthiest foods that you can eat.
I think it's really important to be using real Maine ingredients. The mix is really what makes our ice cream, and that's what we use the local milk and cream for.
We are celebrating 8 seasons of MaineLife. It is our season 8 soiree.
This is the wildest party we've ever had.
Hi, I'm Andrew Silsby, President and CEO of Kennebec Savings Bank and proud presenting sponsor of MaineLife, a show that's dedicated to telling positive stories about life right here in Maine. We're here at our newest location on Baxter Boulevard in Portland. Come on in and say hi, but until then, we hope you enjoy this episode of MaineLife.
Hi everybody, thanks for watching MaineLife. On this episode, we are excited to once again be partnering with Real Maine. Their focus is promoting agricultural experiences and introducing us to some hardworking farmers and producers, and that is exactly what we're going to be doing today. We are bringing you to a wild Maine blueberry farm, distillery, restaurant, and creamery, so I hope you brought your appetite. Now let's meet my co-host for the day, Michelle with Real Maine.
Hi everyone, I'm excited to be here today representing Real Maine, a program of the Maine Department of Agriculture, Conservation and Forestry. I have an amazing job connecting people to farms, food and agriculture all across Maine. We have a great itinerary for you today. You can also plan your own by visiting realmaine.com.
Let's go!
Hi, welcome to Brodus Blueberries here in Hope, Maine. Sonia and I would like to show you around our farm store here on our blueberry farm overlooking the hills, mountains, and Alford Lake.
We're 7th generation farmers on this land, and come on in. This land has been in our family for 9 generations. It goes back to the 1700s, which was before the town of Hope was incorporated, and it was before Maine was Maine.
It's 850 acres, almost 200 acres in blueberries. There's 2 mountains, a couple ponds. I can touch my past as we drive these old logging roads and woods roads and farm roads. So it means a lot, and you can feel it when you're up here.
Wild blueberries are a very unique product in that they are truly a wild plant. They aren't planted, never been planted by humans. They started back right after the Ice Age. Basically what farmers have done is cleared the land, taken out trees, rocks, weeds, and allowed the wild blueberries to grow. So the fact that they're a wild plant, managed by humans, and are one of the healthiest fruits and foods that you can eat make them so unique and wonderful here. 3 years ago, we built this farm processing building and farm store right on the farm on Jones Hill in Hope. And it serves as a place where we process, pack the wild blueberries, sell them directly to the public. We have the distillery here with the operations. And people can come up, enjoy the view, buy blueberries, jam, sauce, a lot of other products as well.
And blueberry pie.
Oh, and most important, blueberry pie that my wife makes. It's the best blueberry pie you'll ever have.
The history on the blueberry pie is that I rummaged through all of my grandmother's and great-grandmother's and great-great-grandmother's recipes, and we all did a taste testing. And then I also bought some other people's blueberry pies that you can buy locally, and put it out for people to vote, and didn't tell them what was what, right? So this is the one that the family chose, which I now make and sell here.
And it was yours.
And it was basically the one that, and now whether that's just because, that's what they're used to, I don't know.
That's really good. Great way to start our day, thank you.
6 or 7 years ago, our son Jeremy and a business partner started up Blueberry Distillery. And it came about primarily because they were looking at ways that we could use our wild blueberries in value-added products to help keep the farm alive.
I was having a beer with Andrew, my friend, Andrew Stewart, and I was complaining about the price of blueberries, how they've fallen off. And he jokingly said, well, we should start a distillery. We should start making alcohol out of these wild Maine blueberries. And the next morning we started texting each other saying, that's a pretty cool idea. So we researched it for about a year. That was 2018. And we started producing and selling 2019. This is where everything happens, all the fermentations and bottling, proofing. We have 21 products. It all started with a blueberry eau de vie, just the most authentic spirit that a wild Maine blueberry can make. And then we have 11 gins, 4 vodkas, 3 rums. We have an Amaro. We make custom gins for a few restaurants, one down in Portland, one in Rockland. We make everything here. We can sell bottles here. We also have a liquor license, so in the summertime, we can do cocktails out on the lawn overlooking the lake. And then down in Camden Harbor, we have our restaurant and a store down there. And I'd love to take you down there next. So here we are. We're at the restaurant now. We just came down from the hill and the farm, and I'm here with my business partner, Andrew Stewart.
Hey everyone, welcome to the restaurant.
Here at our facility, it's Lyman Morse Boat Yard, and we rent from them. So we have the restaurant here, it's an indoor-outdoor bar. We have a store behind us, outdoor courtyard right on the boardwalk, as well as second floor seating for indoor seats up there.
I think the creative part was the fun part for us, and then we realized we needed to slow down because we had too many products and really just focus on enjoying them and getting other people to get to know them.
We have a lunch menu and dinner menu. Fish and chips, burger, it's all local food products. We get beef from Aldermere Farm. The Camden Bagel Cafe makes our buns, that kind of thing. It's super local, super fresh, and they pair really well with our spirits. We have little blueberries hanging off the lights. Our logo is a blueberry rake, and instead of a handle, it's a bottle. We use blueberries and garnishes for lots of different cocktails. Of course, my mom's blueberry pie is here, so we try to incorporate blueberries as much as we can.
Coming from Scotland, you don't realize how big a deal blueberries are in Maine until you move here. The whole point behind the distillery was a discussion that we had about blueberries that led to this whole business venture. So it's very important, not just to us here, but to the state as a whole. And yeah, we're really happy to be part of that.
Wild Maine blueberries are totally opposite than the large cultivated blueberry. We can start with health benefits. The wild ones have all the antioxidants, anthocyanins, the heart health, the brain health. That's all the wild Maine blueberry. They taste sweeter. You can bake with them. They don't overtake your muffin. They stay small. They don't get huge. And they freeze so well. If you freeze a wild blueberry for months and then take it out of your freezer, throw it on your cereal, you can start eating them right away. They thaw out immediately, and they retain all of their health benefits.
This is aperitif or a digestif we can make, which we're really proud of. It is a blueberry brandy made with the blueberries from the field and then blended with blueberry juice from the same blueberries, which is then aged in oak barrels for 3 years. So think of it as a blueberry port.
Cheers.
This is our pink gin. It's infused with strawberries, raspberries, and wild Maine blueberries. So it has a lot of blueberries in there. It's our summer release gin. Color is amazing, makes really fun cocktails. We do gin and tonicas with lots of garnishes that complement the botanicals that are in the gins.
Yeah, it's a Spanish-style gin and tonic.
There it is.
Thank you guys. This is beautiful. Nothing more refreshing in the summertime than a gin and tonic with wild Maine blueberries overlooking Camden Harbor. So come on down to Barren's Distillery and Restaurant this summer, and our journey continues up the coast now to Searsport.
We'll be visiting a creamery and having wild Maine blueberry ice cream.
Yum.
Oh, and don't forget, Wild Maine Blueberry Weekend is the first weekend in August.
Yeah, come support your farmers. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you very much for coming to see us this morning. We've been in this location now for 3 years. Prior to that, we were in Monroe, where we just made the ice cream and then sold it through our vending trailers.
We have 2 trailers, and we do corporate events. We do a lot of events at Colby College. We do concerts, weddings, and we do fairs. And then we have a 3rd concession trailer that's parked at the Searsport Town Landing for the summer. So we're pretty busy. This was our first retail shop, and that was pretty exciting for us to have a presence on Route 1 in Searsport. You can get, sundaes and shakes and floats here, and you can buy pints, and we offer the full ice cream experience.
This particular business came about as something to do in our retirement. So this is what we came up with, was ice cream, and we saw it cobbled together a small room in our garage, and I went online to eBay and bought all this equipment, and I had all this stuff now in this room, and I had to figure out how to use it.
The Creamery is our production facility. We are in production 3 to 4 days a week this time of year.
We make probably about 600 pints each day that we work. The machine that we use, it was designed and built in Italy, and it's designed as a gelato machine. What we get is a very thick, creamy ice cream that comes out almost to the consistency of a gelato, except for gelato has less than 10% butterfat. Ours has 18%. So we're considered a super premium ice cream. My favorite part is seeing people who've never had our ice cream before and then have them pause partway through licking their cone for the first time and going, oh my God, this is really great, and telling us how wonderful. We get nothing but accolades about our ice cream, and that, to me, I never get tired of hearing that, And as our catchphrase is, just possibly the world's finest ice cream.
Quality controllers coming in to try some.
That's right.
Someone's got to do it, right?
That's right.
It's pretty amazing.
I've never had it like right out of the...
It's great.
You're my new best friend.
Oh my God.
Holy richness, that's amazing.
I think it's really important to be using real Maine ingredients. We use a lot of local fruit like blueberries, maple syrup, of course, which is a very popular flavor for us, maple walnut. The mix is really what makes our ice cream, and that's what we use the local milk and cream for. Buying locally, buying Maine is really important to our product. I think it adds the quality that we demand.
Hi. These all look wonderful.
Thank you.
Ginger's definitely favorite, but I heard you say something about the maple being local as well?
Yes, our maple syrup comes from Kinney's Sugar House in Knox.
In the maple walnut?
Yes.
Okay, I'll have to try that and support another real Maine business.
All right, Kathy, I wore my blue for the blueberry theme today.
All right.
So tell me where you get your wild Maine blueberries.
So our blueberries come from Allen's Wild Maine Blueberries in Orland, Maine.
And I hear it's one of your most popular flavors.
It sure is.
In the
Would you like
summertime.
some?
Yes, please.
All
And
right.
put all the razzle dazzle you want on it. Surprise
Okay.
me. What a great way to end my day. Thank you so much.
You're
It was really
welcome.
nice to meet you. All right, everybody, come this summer or fall and make a beautiful ride here to Searsport and say hello to Bruce, Kathy, and their hardworking team, and have a Real Maine homemade ice cream cone.
Absolutely, and don't forget to visit realmaine.com to plan your summer food and farm experiences.
Shop local. Cheers, everybody. We're dripping.
Hey you, are you looking for AV?
Are you talking to me?
How about an e-bike?
Yeah? That sounds cool.
What if I told you that a purchase of every Nissan Ariya at Berlin City comes with a complimentary e-bike?
That's right, an e-bike to double your electrification.
Where are these words coming from?
That's right, no cash, no fine print, more freedom to explore.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do it.
For over 153 years, Kennebec Savings Bank has been a community bank for everyone. Whether it's providing convenient account access, a quick and easy loan process, or supporting the community, our goal is to create lasting relationships rooted in trust and respect. It's always been about integrity and doing what's right for our customers and our communities. I'm Craig Garofalo, and I invite you to stop by a Kennebec Savings Bank location and experience the difference.
The Travis Mills Foundation Veterans Retreat Center was started because my wife and I wanted to give back, Central Maine Power has been a huge factor in our success, so I want to thank them and the whole team over there for all they've done to help support us and push us forward.
Central Maine Power is proud to support the Travis Mills Foundation and all veterans across the state of Maine and our country. Without our veterans, we wouldn't be the country we are today, the state we are today, and probably not the company we are today. It's great to be able to do good for the communities we serve.
Welcome back, everybody, from wild Maine blueberries to Berlin City Lexus. We are here with Jaeger, and we are celebrating 8 seasons of MaineLife. It is our season 8 soiree, and I just thought we would bring you behind the scenes because so many of you have not seen the people, the friends, and the supporters that make it all happen. You have seen him.
A lot. Yeah.
So thank you for hosting us tonight.
Yeah, what an exciting evening in the works. We have a great representation of a local community. We have great food, and hopefully everybody will have a great time tonight.
And the prize that you are donating is?
I think we're going to give away an electric bike and a brand new Lexus.
It's the kind that Brooks drives. It's a little one, but it's still small but mighty. Okay, friend, thank you. Before we get you guys inside, we are going to take a look back at some of our favorite memories and moments from the last 8 seasons.
Rock and roll!
You are watching the very first episode of MaineLife.
I love it!
Our team gets to travel the state each week to tell the stories of others. Hardworking, interesting, resilient, and creative people living and working in all corners of Maine.
Wow. Yeah, I would say this is the view.
You're living your best Maine life, my friend.
We are the Maine life.
We love it.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Bob, good to see you.
Nice seeing you, and welcome to our 45th annual Septemberfest.
It's 4 seasons of fun.
He's ripping.
MaineLife versus Maine Cabin Masters.
That's 50.
That's not funny. I've never caught a fish.
In your life? Oh my God.
No, I've never caught a fish.
This is the Real Maine experience. We take you out on a boat, you see lighthouses, you see seals. We cook all your food over an open fire, wrapped in seaweed, steamed over salt water. It's as Maine as you can get.
Of course, it would not be a MaineLife episode without food, right?
I'm so full. It was so much food, but so good.
This is heaven. It's just peace and quiet and the wind and the loons, and it's a special place.
The MaineLife crew is excited to once again be participating in Maine General's Day of Hope coming up on October 1st.
We all work together here, and your neighbors will take the shirt off the back for you if you need it. I don't know any other place I'd ever want to live in my life. This is it.
We live in a Hallmark movie. Like, this is such a beautiful place. The community is wonderful. It's really the place to be.
Here's to MaineLife!
It's MaineLife. Best life, the best life. Here we are today in the coveted coastal community of Cape Elizabeth.
We're at 3 Cantor Lane in Cape Elizabeth. It's a 34-acre estate. The main house is on approximately 11 acres of land, and that can be purchased at $5.5 million. We have a summer house on 10 acres, and then we have 2 additional lots available.
What makes this property so special are the gardens. They're probably the finest private gardens in the state of Maine. This private estate features a dramatic primary suite with soaring ceilings, 2 dressing rooms, and 2 ensuite bathrooms adjacent to a distinguished wood panel library. On the lower level, there's a custom movie theater, private gym, sauna, steam, and locker rooms.
Private and peaceful, yet close to everything.
Aaron, this is a perfect example of an iconic Maine estate.
Thanks for showing me around.
I want to welcome all of you to Berlin City Lexus. This is the wildest party we've ever had. There is not one person that has more love, admiration, or passion for our state than Aaron. And it's not necessarily all about places and businesses. It's all about people and their stories.
I just want to thank everybody for being here. 2020 was the last party that we had, and a lot has changed since then. I had a baby Bear Brooks, started 7 new programs, and just made so many new awesome friends. You mean so much to me. Don't go away, because we have prizes.
I'm here with Ice Pick Vodka tonight, and we're very proud to be here and representing small Maine business families.
I am so honored and proud to be part of the MaineLife Media family. Congratulations to Aaron and everyone for 11 shows, and we'll see you on TV.
You're helping us on the Maine Food Story.
I am on the Maine Food Story, and it has really changed my life.
Changed your life?
It has changed my life, yes. We're
How?
always moving and shaking on the Maine Food Story.
Hi everybody, I'm Adrienne Bollier from New Center, Maine. I'm just here celebrating the 8th season of MaineLife.
You won! Yes, Carrie, she's so great.
We are so proud to have Erin on our station, and we're really proud that we're here to celebrate with her tonight.
We're gonna give away a Lexus.
742021. Yay! Our editor, Andrew, who has 2 adorable children. Oh my God!
As an editor on MaineLife, I love the stories of all the people that we get to feature. For me, it's the character, the heart, the people. And when we share their stories, when people share stories, it builds community. So that's what I love about MaineLife. It builds community. And that's exactly what we're doing here with this event tonight.
742050. Lynn! I better see you scooting around Portland, girlfriend.
I'm so excited, I got an electric bicycle. We're gonna ride it around Portland and we're gonna see everything there is to see. The food and drink and art and culture and the outdoor activities that are right outside the city environment. It's like Portland life, Maine life, Portland life.
I absolutely love Maine for all kinds of reasons. The hospitality, the fact that we have so many amazing recreational opportunities, the beauty of it, it gives and gives and gives, and we don't deserve it because it's so giving.
There are a lot of really cool people from different walks of life and really awesome businesses in the state and people who just sort of march to the beat of their own drum.
To all the business owners and entrepreneurs in Maine, cheers to you for doing an amazing job and being part of this community.
I've gotten to see the many different communities of our state and the awesome pockets of people who live in these small communities. And I'm just so happy that there's finally an avenue for their stories to be highlighted.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
There's no better place, as far as I'm concerned, in the world to live, to raise a family, to work, to recreate, and to eat than Maine. And that is the truth, and everybody knows it. And the people who don't want to admit it, they know it too, they just don't want to admit it.
Mic drop.
That's it.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks
you
for watching. Thank you so much.
From all of us at Berlin City and MaineLife, have a great evening. MaineLife is the best life.
Yay.
And the Whoopie Bison.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks so much for watching this episode of MaineLife. To follow our adventures, you can check out our website, MaineLifeMedia.com, Facebook, MaineLife Media, Instagram at Arno Valley. Thank you to New Center Maine, all of our sponsors, and so many of you for watching. Happy adventuring, and we'll see you next week.
With Real Maine, each summer we have burnt. Right now we are here at a Maine Wild Blur. Meet my co-host for the day. That was so close.
Select your itinerary, and that's not what I wanted to say. Representing Real Maine. Nope.
Yeah.
We'll be blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
What are you doing tonight? What are you going to do with it? So, hi everyone.
Hi everyone. You wanted me to keep going?
Yeah.